Hi, my name's Helen and this is my channel, Helen Mary Jo. If you're new here, then welcome. If you're returning, thank you so much. And if you're one of my Hells Bells, oh, um, Dolly's on one today. I don't know why she keeps barking at anything that moves. I've got a bit of a cold, so I do sound a bit like Paul O'Grady. I've got a deep voice anyway, but today I'm just doing a little. I'm just showing you this suitcase that I was gifted. Do you remember the Level 8 suitcases that I had before when we went to Rhodes? They were excellent suitcases. They're a really nice company to work with, actually. I know that I think they're based in China, but they're kind of their English is very good. I suppose that's what it is, so that we can have a decent dialogue over the email. So I'll show you this case. So it's a carry-on size case, but what's so unusual about it is this front part here. I'll move the camera down in a sec. I was trying to see the best way of doing this, but I'll move the camera down, and you can see that it's got this piece here that goes forward, zips up like this, and then it's perfect for, you have to get your laptop out and any electronics and put them through security, and it's all just accessible here. It's nicely padded. There's little area to put your charger or your phone. There's a zip area. They've really thought of everything. I'm delighted to get this suitcase. This is one of their best. I think this is their best seller, actually. And you can also undo this piece here and let it go completely flat if you need it to. And so that is a great innovation, I have to say. My kids were like, "Mum, do you need that?" It's like, get your hands off, honestly. These kids. Whoops! Oh gosh, I thought it was going to fall down then. Dolly nearly had a heart attack. And then the inside, you've got kind of this side with your usual, webbing that you can hold your clothes into. Then it's also got this other piece that goes in that's got a net wallet there, and that clips into there as well. So you've got kind of two lots of protection there. You've got this zip pocket. Comes with these letters if you want to personalise the case. It comes with a combination lock that's TSA approved, and so I guess you could, lock it to something. I mean, I don't know, you can't leave it unattended, but I guess there's times and places that you could. And then you've got the other side, which has obviously got the laptop section this side of it. But the beauty of this case, if you're not doing if you're not going on an aircraft, it actually does expand as well, so you can make it deeper. It's got another zip here. I mean, I think it's a lot of case for the money. It is over £100, I think, but I've got a discount code, which as usual I can't remember. But yeah, you can expand it by that much. So I think it's a really, really excellent case, and it's got the usual TSA approved locks here as well, which are very simple to operate. As I show you how, I can't remember how to do it, but they are anyway. And then the other thing the other funny thing is that it's called Grace, which is my other daughter's name. And you've met Katie now. I don't know if you'll ever meet Grace. Not that she's shy and retiring, she just lives further away. She's anything but shy and retiring. So I'll just show you this. The stability of this case is just remarkable. My little grandson, it was full the other day. We were up visiting the family, and we used this case, and he was just loving it. He was just pushing it around all over the place, and sorry, I've got this cold. I could quite happily balance my hand luggage. I had like a big carry-on when I was using the other case, and it's really, really stable. The wheels are excellent. It's a really jolly nice suitcase, and I've got, I've got carry-on bags, but this one is my favourite by a country mile. So that's level 8. Fabulous. If you've got anyone in the family, I know it's a kind of a big present. If you've got anyone in the family that travels for business, this would just be a perfect gift for them. And like I say, the kids were kind of after it, but they're out of luck. Mummy wants it. Mummy. I never call myself Mummy. Anyway, that was the level 8 case, which I'll put all the details in the description box. And their delivery's really quick as well, by the way. So that was that. Then I thought I'd tell you a funny story, a true but funny story. So I make myself die sometimes. I think, oh, good Lord above. I've been using that red light LED mask, the one you saw me try in my bathroom. And I'm using it every other day, so that I can give you an honest review at the end of November. I think it is helping, I have to say. I've had lots of people compliment me on my slim. Oh, good Lord, Helen, put your teeth in. I've had lots of people complimenting me on my skin lately, so I'm thinking that must have something to do with it. Now Dolly wants to go out, so hold that thought. So anyway, as I was saying, I been wearing the LED mask, and I've got a really good little kind of routine going now. So I have my shower, and because it has to go on clean skin, and I put I put my bra on. So I have to put my bra on, and then I put the thank goodness Rob's not around. I don't know what I'm going to do when he retires, honestly. Anyway, I put the neck one on, and it's kind of got the wire, and it's got the little charged up, switch. So I tuck that into the front of my bra, and then I put the face one on, and I tuck that into the front of my bra. So I'm basically mobile then. I can do whatever I need. So normally I put my contact lenses in before I do it so that I can see if I want to look at my phone or anything. And usually I put my body lotion on and stuff like that. Well, yesterday I didn't put my contact lenses in. So, I mean, you probably just think, what an idiot. But anyway, whatever, it made me laugh. So I had my glasses over the top on the outside of the mask. So I had this blooming great white mask on with the red lights. My glasses over the top of it. And it was quite hard to see anything. So anyway, I'd got all my clothes out ready. And I put my body lotion on and stuff. And then I found my pants, and I put my pants on, put my trousers on, and I wasn't going anywhere, so it's very casual ensemble for the day. And the lights went off. I took the mask off. I came downstairs, and I just kept thinking, my backside must have grown because the knickers seemed really small. And I didn't go to the loo from when I got showered, which is about 10:30 till about 4 o'clock, which I know isn't ideal, but there we are. And it was only when I went to the loo I realised I put my knickers on back to front, so I had the bum bit at the front and the front bit at the back, the narrower part, so it was going right up my jacksie, as we like to call it. I couldn't be bothered to change it by then. I just thought, oh, well, get on with it. But I thought, oh, lordy, that must be what wearing a thong is like. Anyway, that was yesterday's little... the things I get up to, honestly. So, what else was I going to talk about? Oh, yeah, Christmas. So now I've got to shut the door because Dolly's decided to come in. So I'm just going to shut the door. Hang on. Now, you can tell that I enjoy the run-up to Christmas. I like making it special. I like personalising things. I just enjoy it. I enjoy crafting. I'm not that good, but I enjoy it. I'm not kind of precise enough, really, is my problem. I'm a bit of a slapdash merchant, but I enjoy it. And I've shown you a lot of the shopping I've got. And, I know that times are really, really hard for everybody. I mean, I can't believe the smart meter. I try not to look at it, but it is absolutely horrifying how much the bills are every day on there. And that's when Rob's still working full time and, I'm in credit, but it's worrisome when you see the amount it is. It's shocking. As you know, I thought that the time was the bill the other day, but anyway. So I just wanted to say I don't actually spend huge amounts of money. So, for example, I've talked about how I do the North Pole party, and I do literally just buy little bits and bobs. And then I used to do this for the Billy and Hattie, who you've met. So this is an Advent book box, and there's 24 Christmas books in there. Now that gets recycled every year. Kids don't remember, and I've got a selection. I used to buy them all from the book people. So the only one that stays the same is the finale, and that's the one in the goldy, the metallic paper, and that one is The Night Before Christmas, and all the others are just Christmas stories. So I'm going to be passing this over to my son this coming weekend, and so that my little grandson, who's just coming up to 2, can have a different Christmas book every night. And then they're coming for Christmas, so I would imagine they'll bring that down with them, and then I will pop them away, and then I'll rehash some of them. He's only 2, he's not going to remember, and I'll wrap them up again for next year. So this looks like an expensive hobby, and I guess the initial outlay was a reasonable amount, not huge amounts, because I used to buy them, as I say, I used to buy kind of a set of books and then break them down. But that's been used now. These books have been used probably, well, Billy's 10. So this will be probably their 7th or 8th year. So I just want to say, you don't have to spend a lot of money. I really do think that if you put a bit more thought into it, and if you go somewhere like the Range or Hobby Lobby, I keep saying Hobby Lobby because that's the one in America, which I loved. I mean, I don't think the guy in Las Vegas hotel had ever, when he said, where do you want your taxi for? And I said, Hobby Lobby, I think. Everyone was going to, the Venetian hotel and stuff, and I was going to Hobby Lobby. Anyway, you can get, like in Hobbycraft, you can get, Scrabble letters, you can get just the peel-on letters to put on the crackers. You can do all sorts of things without it costing a lot of money. And even if you just give somebody that's not even coming for dinner, I mean, all the crackers are half price in Waitrose and John Lewis today, well, nearly all of them. Just give them a cracker, that's personalised with a scratch card in it, and that's probably cost you £3 or £4. And it's just a nice little, you can put a personalised message in there, anything you like. So I just want to say, you really, really, really don't have to spend a lot of money. I'm so aware of it, and I find it really disgustingly sad that we're having warm rooms now. I mean, what have we come to, that people have to gather in the warm? But there we are where we are, and we've just got to all do our bits. And there's loads of offers for Black Friday, and I think that there are some bargains to be had. But you still need the money to be able to buy this stuff. So, and if it's too past payday or whatever, or you haven't got your Christmas box out yet, or I know it's difficult. The other thing that I'm cutting right back on this year is Christmas cards, and what I've decided to do is, for people that I don't see, older people who I usually always send a card to, I'm going to phone them up, and I'm going to phone them up when I've got, some time, and have a chat, because I think they would far rather, well, I hope so anyway, I hope that they would prefer to have a little chat. And I mean, to be fair, one relative, I won't name any names, you're lucky to spend less than an hour on the phone to her, and you don't have to say much. And my sisters, when I said it, they did say, well, I think I'd rather send a card, but that's not in the spirit of Christmas, is it, girls? So that's what I'm doing. So I'm going to put that out on Facebook, which an awful lot of my family are on. I'm still sending a few. And like when I see my sisters, my mum, they're all getting their cards. I don't care how early it is. and my children will get all theirs this weekend. I've bought them all in the Card Factory, the most economical place for cards. I've got a photograph of my whole birthday book, and so I go in, I look at for a couple of months in advance and buy the cards in advance. They're so much cheaper than other places. They're the personalised cards, you know, or birthday cards. Because postage is just ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous. So I know you all know this stuff, but I don't want you to kind of think, oh, she's major money, because I'm really not. But as I say, I think if you recycle things, buy things as you see them, personalize them, have your list, just think, you know, I got a, I'm not gonna, because I'm not sure who watches this, so like my sister-in-law might watch this. One sister-in-law last year, we bought exactly the same thing for each other. I mean, how ridiculous. And so I just said, let's just not do it this year. And she was a little bit, because she does like Christmas shopping, but it's a lot of money. And I said, let's just not do it. And she's okay. And the other sister-in-law, I bought something from QVC on LMS, one of their big sets. And there's 2 items in there that I'm going to gift her. And so in a way, I won't even notice, you know, that's gone, because I sort of bought it for me. So just to gift her 2 of the items in there is not difficult. So yeah, it's a real short video. When I was making this today, I mean, I'm pleased how it turned out. I've never decorated the box before. This was just, I just used to do a plain box, but I thought, well, I'll cover, it had some garden writing on it or something. I'll just cover that, and that can be recycled every year then. I just wanted to say that, really, that doesn't have to be expensive. It is expensive. I'm not going to say there's no cost involved, and it doesn't have to be. I mean, you can do as little or as much as you like, but don't feel like you're missing out or they're missing out, because at the end of the day, it's about spending time with your loved ones and being together at Christmas and not falling out. That's the biggest trick. And as you can imagine, in a large family like mine, where my mum's got 5 daughters who would all love her to come to them for Christmas, you know, that can be quite difficult. But I try and always just come from, what does mum want to do? And sometimes that hurts, but you have to. She's 91, so she can do what she wants to do. She's earned that right. So anyway, that's my little Christmas lecture. Have a look at these cases if anyone's in the market for a really, really fabulous carry-on bag. And I'll also be putting our website shop up. I might go up before this video, actually. But anyway, thanks very much. See you soon. Bye.